First of all, I hear Wallo. I hear what he's trying to say. But if a nigga kill my brother, it's up and it's stuck there, my nigga. Ain't no forgiving you. I want you dead. I want your mom dead. I want your little sister dead. I want your cat dead. I want your dog dead, nigga. Like, ain't no forgiving. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but fuck what he talking about, nigga. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video, man. Today we're going to be reacting to Wallo267 Cries talking about Lil Durk avenging King Von's death and black men killing each other. So, without talking y'all heads off, man, let's get right into the video and let's go. Let's have a great reaction. Let's see what he's talking about, man. Let's go.
You went viral when you broke into tears telling Lil Durk not to retaliate in King Von's death.
You know, it was so emotional because Durk, he said, I need you to come here, right? He said, we can do it in Miami, whatever, but I need you to come here because I need you to talk to these. That's what he told me. He said, I need you to talk to him, Wallo. I need you to talk to him. I said, all right, I got him. And when I get there, I didn't know it was going to be that many. It was like 100 of them. We in the basement in Chicago. It's 100 of them.
And them niggas, they ready to ride?
Yeah, no, they just was there, for, you know.
Okay, they want to hear what you wanted to say.
No, it wasn't even that. They didn't even know why they was there. Dirk was like, we gonna do it in the hood.
Okay.
I want you to holler at them, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, I got you. When I got there, I'm like, he like, man, listen, I need you to holler at him. It just so happened that when I'm talking to him, I understand, because I'm talking to a couple of them on the side, and I understand that nothing is more important in the ghetto than revenge. Revenge is king.
Yes.
Closest thing to God. Because the black man is willing to die about his ego. The ego killed more black men than any other disease. Nothing killed black men more than the ego. That ego of, you hit me, Shannon, people saw it, I can't let you go. You got to die about this shit. And my mama raised me, so I grew up soft. I ain't had no structure of no father there, so I'm just emotional. So when I'm in there, I'm telling them, it was emotional for me because I'm letting them know, the man that killed my brother, I forgave him.
First of all, I hear Wallo. I hear what he's trying to say. But if a nigga kill my brother, it's up and it's stuck there, my nigga. Ain't no forgiving you. I want you dead. I want your mom dead. I want your little sister dead. I want your cat dead. I want your dog dead, nigga. Like, ain't no forgiving. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but fuck what he talking about, nigga. Point blank, period. Nigga ain't on that shit. And that's why I understand what he trying to say so much, because it's like, bro, some niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. And me personally, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, my little brother that I love with all my heart, you're trying to tell me that a nigga come out of nowhere and kill him because my little brother probably fucked this bitch and I'm supposed to forgive that nigga? Fuck that, nigga. That nigga gotta pay. Point blank, period. But let's get into the video.
Am I a coward? Am I a punk? Well, I don't know what that shit mean, but I knew that forgiving him mean that I was willing to live for my brother in an environment where we celebrate dying for somebody. I said, no, I'm going to live for my brother, my grandma, my brother, kids, my mama. I'm going to live for them because don't nobody talk about that. But I know that I'm going to just be straight up. I know that I'm not built to die right now because I know it's more things that I got to do, and I know I got a responsibility. That was my older brother. You think what I'm saying? So it's like, I got to step up. I got to be a man. So I got to think as a man would think, not as a street would think, that would die about his ego and leave his babies, leave his mama, tear down the community about the ego. My ego wasn't built like that. I wasn't that strong to have that type of ego. I wasn't cut like that.
You mentioned that you had to forgive your brother's killer. How long did it take you? Because they say forgiveness is not for the person that wronged an individual. The forgiveness is for the person that's been wronged.
May came to see me. So my niece, she come to see me the week after her dad get killed. This the first time I meet this little I'm telling you, she was like 4 or 5. She was like probably 4 or 5, but she was like 50. So when she came in there, she ran around the visiting room, she jumped on my lap. She said, oh, will you come home? You're not leaving. You're not coming back, is you? I'm like, no, I'm not coming back. She said, I need you to take me here. She telling me all this stuff. And my nephew there too, I'm just talking to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, somebody finally counting on me. Mm. Somebody looking at me in a way I never had nobody look at me. You see what I'm saying? In that way, my little brother, I was always in the penitentiary, so my little brother Jalal, we really didn't have the time. So I'm like, damn, this little person looking at me like that, she put a lot of power and a lot of energy on me. Mm. And so I already had it in my mind because I'm gonna just tell you something. Shannon, I'm not built like that to go kill no black man. I'm not built like that. I'm not designed like that. I'm not tough like that. I'm not ruthless like that. I'm not heartless like that. That's just not me.
See, I completely understand him. What he's saying, it makes perfect sense. Cause like when somebody kills somebody that's close to you, if you go retaliate, you're potentially risking you being dead or you going to jail forever. And now your mom's affected, your dad's affected, like, and it just have a bad effect on everything. And what Wallo is saying is like, it's the right thing. My bad. It's the right thing to do. But me personally, I ain't gonna act like I'm a killer or the craziest street nigga ever. It's just like, I love my family so much, cuz. And if anybody, cuz, and I'm talking about anybody, I don't care if you're tall, short, fat, ugly, look good, I don't give a fuck. If you kill my family for no reason, or if you kill my family for some bullshit ass reason, cuz, I will reclaim. I don't give a fuck. I will get my get back, cuz. But I feel what Wallo's saying. I guess my ego is hindering me from letting it go. You know what I'm saying? But I can't let shit like that go, bro. I just can't. Now, if you fuck my bitch, bro, you forgiven, cuz. Like, I'm gonna be mad, but I ain't gonna kill nobody over that. But you killing my family, fam, I ain't giving that up. I don't give a fuck, bro. I gotta get my get back.
And my worstest fear in the history of life, I don't give a fuck how I die. I don't care what happened. But if a black man kill me, you're gonna hear my scream until life end for everybody. You're gonna hear my pain. My tears is gonna flood the ghettos of America. I don't care about nothing else. But don't let me go out like that. Mm. So I said to myself, I ain't built like that. Well, I want you dead because I don't know. Listen, I don't know what happened that night, why it happened. Only thing I know is my brother got shot. He ran to my grandma's house. He opened the door. He died in my arms. I ain't built like that to see nobody else go out like that. I ain't built like that. I ain't cut like that, Shannon. I ain't designed like that. Just because you hurt Nanny, I don't want to hurt your grandma. For what?
See, I feel him. And I respect him. I respect him because, you know what I'm saying? It takes heart to be like that, but you know, and it's sad that shit has to be like that. It's sad that we as black men gotta be like that, but I will get my revenge. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna kill your little sister. Like, I'm gonna kill your baby sister, your baby brother. Like, me personally, nigga, I will do that. And it's sad as fuck that people got to get there and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I'm built. Like he's saying, some niggas just can't let it slide. And that's how I feel, bro. Like, I love my brother so much, cuz. I love my sister so much, cuz. For somebody to just kill him and then, like, I let it slide. I let Jesus handle it, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't do it. But Wallo is one of the realest niggas, though. Like, I swear to God, I fuck with him so tough.
What? If I hurt your grandma, when the shit won't stop?
It's a continuous cycle. You said that by not retaliating, it gave you the freedom to spend time with your family.
When I got out of jail, right, I ain't have a lot, but I had everything. Because I remember something. Back in the day in the ghetto, we ain't had nothing, but we had each other, so we had everything. So I'm like, damn, I told her I was gonna take her to these places that I ain't even know I had to take her to them.
Right.
Cause I ain't know these places. I just was telling her I'm in jail. She's like, you gonna take me in? Yeah, I know it.
Why is everybody still wasting their time trying to learn how to skip ads? Just download Pi and move on. This Chrome extension takes 5.
I'm just listening to her on the phone. I got you. I'm gonna take you there. So when I get there, I'm like, you ain't tell me this shit costs all this money. You know, I was on a budget. I ain't know it said Five Below. I go in there and spend $50. God damn.
Yeah.
They said Five Below. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff for $5.
Right.
So she got me in there, Mom, don't be buying all that. I'm like, I got to. I just wanted to show up, not just financially. I wanted to show up mentally, emotionally. I wanted to show up for them. And that was my whole thing. So it was like, bang. That was all it was about, was living for them and being able to see them to see me. For me to be an example to my niece and nephew and them, and even for my grandma, like, boy, you can do something with yourself. Because I wanted to prove Nanny right. She always said, you special. But I'm like, special? What you mean? Why would I be special?
Cuz special for real though, like Wallo. That nigga special. And I ain't gonna lie, like this video is like I'm like real tuned into it cause he talking about some real ass shit. Like you gotta think about it, bro. If somebody kill a member of your family that you love so very much, would you let it slide? Like if this shit blow up, cuz, and a lot of people see this video, like comment down below, bro. Would you let it slide? Would you really let that shit slide, cuz? And then when even if you let it slide, that same nigga that killed your family, he gonna be talking crazy, trying to be cool. Like, man, I ain't going for that, nigga. I don't give a fuck, cuz I'm from Haiti, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna do your ass the worst way, nigga.
I'm thinking she crazy. Telling me I'm special. I live in the ghetto. I didn't know you could be special coming from the ghetto.
Durk said, this mofo really dropping tears for this ish. Do you feel like he heard what you were saying? Do you feel like the guy, not only did they listen, because a lot of times people listen to respond, but did they listen to understand what you were saying?
I hollered at a lot of them afterwards. Someone would call me. It's not about them listening, it's about conditioning. It's about environmental. You can listen to everything that I say, but a lot of time, as I'm still growing, I don't have the resources to remove you from the danger that you're up against every day. A lot of things these young brothers, they do here, they smart. A lot of them are smart. But their environment don't allow them to grow. Because I can't move out of this environment right here. And I know them dudes down them block, they want to kill me. I got to protect myself. I want to kill. So it's deep. We tell these kids a lot of things. And all we do is criticize young black male every way possible. We criticize them as much as possible, but we don't bring no resources. You know what I mean? People make money off of just criticizing us and talking down on not just us, as black people. Mm-hmm. But they don't got no, okay, you criticizing us. You got all these gigantic platforms. What we doing is cool, Shannon, but they got huge media platforms where they just want to tear the people down in the black community, but they ain't coming up with no solution and they ain't bringing no funding. Mm-hmm. So I can tell these young brothers this, that, and the third, but they still got to take care of their baby, and they got to figure out the only way that they know. And in order to really take somebody to another level, you got to have time, energy, and resources to deprogram them so you can reprogram them. The programming was hit. The dehumanization of black people by black people was strong. This is some shit that we done. It started from when a little boy is young, and he playing on the swing, and he fall, he start crying. Boy, be tough, don't cry. We're taught to ignore and bury our emotions and our feelings and our vulnerability. That's not cool, that's not tough. So all that stuff right there is a real big programming that took place by us alone. So how do we come up out of that? It's going to be deep. It's going to take a lot.
How does one outgrow the environmental aspects, the constraints in which he or she is brought up in, if they're not removed from that environment? Because the fish is only going to get so big if the tank is not conducive for it to grow. A tree is only going to get so big if their environment is not conducive. So if you put a tree in a tub, it's only going to get as big as the tub allows. Now, if you take that tree out of a tub and let it grow in a 50-acre field, it can grow, it can flourish. How difficult is it to reprogram? You said reprogram so I can program in the right aspect. How difficult is it to do that?
In the history of our community, the people that was able to do that, it was a few. Educational relocation is the greatest thing that happened to college. See, a lot of people talk, oh, you need college. Oh, we understand that you might come out have bills, but college exposes you to other cultures. See, the hood lack exposure to the world. And a lot of times you don't never think about everybody that left. Mostly everybody that left, you never really see them come back because they meet other towns, they get relationships with people, and they go. Mm-hmm. They go and they see the world. They're the ones that come back. Most of the time, them people that go and get the education, they're the strongholds of the family. They're the ones that the family count on. Call your uncle. Call your aunt. She down there, she's a doctor, she's a lawyer, We got to start educating ourselves, making sure the kids is educated, putting books in their hand over tablets. We got to start there because I'm not going to say we're at the point of no return, but some people is just stuck and they're using that as a badge of honor. Sometimes in our hood, ignorance is a badge of honor. It's a cool thing.
For real, like, I feel like that's why I don't hang with too much niggas, because niggas be dumb as fuck. And then, like, niggas will really glorify some ignorant ass shit, bro. I see that a lot, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when niggas is texting, like, they be texting all fucked up and shit. They be spelling the word all wrong. Like, dude, like, that's called being stupid. Like, that's not cool. And then they'll be speaking improper and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say dumbass shit, bro, and then or do dumbass shit and think it's cool. Like, nigga, you're dumb as fuck. So I do hear him. Like, Wallo is saying like a lot of real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody want to, we can't say that about, because anytime black people say things about black people, they ain't supposed to say that out loud or whatever. I don't know how that shit can.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's a badge of honor. Oh, I'm this. Think about it. We put on a pedestal the criminals. American way. The American way. At the end of the day, we love the successful criminal. We love Tony Soprano. We love Scarface. We love Michael Corleone. Mm-hmm. This is proof. The judge, the lawyer, the district attorney, the presidents, all them people, they love the movies. They going. So the programming is deep.
How difficult is it to really break a cycle when, you see a father that goes to jail, he had brothers that go to jail, and now you see a kid, the only thing that he knows is disruption, corruption. How difficult is that, Wallo?
I'm a product of generational incarceration. My stepfather, Hip, he was in Dallas Penitentiary in the 80s. Me and him were cellmates in Dallas Penitentiary by 1998. By 2005, me and my brother Steve were cellmates in Dallas Penitentiary. And there's a picture of me. It's inside of the book. Me, Hip, and Steve on a visit when I was a kid. And we all wound up being in that same prison. Wow. It's a cycle because prison is you got to think about this.
You know, it's crazy. Like, I'm Haitian, right? And like with a lot of Americans, like I always hear like these niggas just be going to prison. And then like in my family, I got some people that went to prison in my family, but it ain't like, it's not as common. I feel like if you're an American, like whenever they do crimes, they really like do it in a way where a lot of people can tell. And I feel like Haitians, like when we do crime, we're not really focused on looking too street. You know what I'm saying? We ain't focused on none of that shit. Like if we gonna sell some drugs, if we gonna kill a nigga, we just gonna do it and just get back to our normal ass, you know what I'm saying? Normal ass little routine, and then just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot of Americans, bro, like I be meeting a lot of people, bro. Like I be hearing stories and shit. They always go to prison, bro. They kids be going to prison. They fucking, like grandkids go to prison. Like, god damn, that shit is fucked up, bro. I hope that shit gets changed, though. I hope niggas start changing, making better decisions, and yeah, stay out of jail, bro. Oh shit.
The ghettos of America build communities. Mm-hmm. And when I say the ghettos of America build communities, this is what happened. As we do so much crime in the inner cities of America, there are small towns in America, middle of Pennsylvania, middle of Ohio, middle of California, where, population is up. Then one day you just see this landfill, you see some construction workers come. And then a truck, these 18-wheelers come, a bunch of them. And they start putting these new prisons together like Legos. Then a gas station, they build a gas station. Then a Walmart park up. Then a hotel pop up. We building communities. And I'm gonna tell you a story, a deep one. It was this guard named Skeeve. I used to go back and forth with him on the tier. Because I used to always speak up because he'd go in people's cells when they in the yard and do checking. You ain't supposed to be nobody. I used to say little stuff. So we used to battle. One day, he set me down. I go to the bubble to get some legal mail, because when you get the legal mail, you got to sign for it. Mm-hmm. And he said something strong to me. I never forgot this. He said, "Come here, Peoples." That's my last name. I said, "What, man? What you want, man? I'm just signing for my mail." He said, "Look." He opened up his shirt, and between his shirt and his vest, because they had a stab-proof vest, he pulled out an envelope. The envelope was folded. He opened the envelope. It was a picture. He put the picture down. Says, "I'm signing for my what's name." He opened legal mail. I stopped. Before I leave, I stopped. He said, "You and the homies, man. You and the homies." Being sarcastic, using the word homie. "You and the homies took care of him. Thanks to you and the homies." I'm like, I looked at the picture. It was his son standing in front of a big house with a pickup truck and a big boat there. I said, "You and the homies got me that." Usually I have a little verbal spar with him, but he stuck me that day. I was wounded. So I just walked back to the cell and sat on the bed and I said, "Damn. Ain't me and none of the homies never bought our mom no house. We never sent our kids to college. But you know how many kids, you know how many homes and kids is going to college that me and the homies me and the homies doing that." Mm-hmm. But it ain't going to our community. We taking care of families. We taking care of generational, because in prisons you have with nepotism. You got the warden. The warden brother is a security captain. His other brother is the lieutenant. His sister is the head of the medical. The other cousin is the head of the gymnasium. The other cousin is the activity director. The other cousin is the head of the workforce. And you walk inside a prison, you see 15 family members that go home every day and 15 family members that don't. That's the prison system in America. So it's deep. Right. It's deep.
See, like, Wallo be saying some real shit that you would, like, never think of.
And it's going to take a lot to break that.
Why is it that a lot of times that you see rappers and they rap about that and they've made money, millions, and they still go back to that culture? Why can't they let that go? Why can't they escape that?
Because in the ghetto, everything is about ego. You got to prove to the dudes, the ops, or whoever they is.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't really care about that. The only shit that I really can't let slide, like, for example, right? Let's say I get my ass beat. I'm not finna kill another nigga because I got my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with all that shit. The only thing I really can't let slide is you coming into my family and you just feel like, oh, I could just kill him and ain't nothing gonna happen. No, nigga, fuck that. Because this what I be thinking. You would never, if you knew El Chapo's son stayed in your hood, you would never really, like, even try to do nothing to El Chapo because you know who he is and you know what he'll do to you. But you'll come to me and kill one of my family members on some shit like, oh, they pussy ass ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'll just kill them. No, bro. Like, I ain't going for that, cuz. I'm a really, like, I'm a really evil person, bro. But most of the time I try not to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Scorpio, my nigga. So, bitch, I can get evil, my nigga. If you kill my fucking family, bitch, I'm gonna kill your grandma, nigga. I'm gonna fucking kill your moms, bitch. I want to kill your sister, your little brother, bitch, your pet snake. Fuck all that, nigga. Everybody dying, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And then when I get to you, nigga, I kill your ass too. I ain't going for that, bro. And I'm not the most gangster nigga. I'm not the most straight nigga. I ain't trying to be none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just what I'm on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If somebody cross that line with me, I will cross that line with them too. Fuck that.
Everybody want to prove to the people that they're doing better than that they still real. Give me you real. You just bought your mama a house. That's real enough. But it got to be, you know, people want to prove that I ain't no chump. I ain't no turkey. Listen, let me tell you something, man. You just rap some songs, right? I'm talking about you went in the studio, rap some songs. You got that publishing money. You got the, you know, a bunch of money. It depends on how your deal structure. You got all that tour money. You got 10, 15 million in the bank. I think it's about time to start being a pussy, man.
And I feel them. Like, as soon as I start, like, for example, me, right? I want to do YouTube. Fuck the rap. I don't give a fuck about rap. That's not my passion. Even though, like, a nigga would like to learn how to make music, but that's not my passion. Don't care. I want to learn how to make YouTube. I mean, I want to, like, blow up off YouTube and become a full-time YouTuber and sell real estate on the side, shit like that, right? Soon as I'm rich, bro, like I'm out this shit. I don't want no beef. You can call me a bitch. I don't want none of that. I'm good. Like what he say, I'm gonna be a pussy, bro. I really don't care about being the toughest. I don't care about none of that shit. The only thing I care about is paying the bills on time with no headaches, taking care of my family, my kids, my nigga, traveling, driving supercars, eating the best food, fucking the best bitches, the baddest bitches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Buying the best houses, wearing the best clothes, helping people the best that I can, being able to help. That's what I care about, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that tough shit. That shit is lame as fuck, nigga. That shit is played out, nigga. Like he say, whenever I get rich, I'm gonna be a pussy. Bye. I don't want none of that street cred shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I think it's about time to start being a pussy. I'm just being real because, you know, I'm not the one designed and I'm not built like that to tell you some bullshit, Shannon, to say be tough. No, everybody else telling you to be tough. I'm not going to tell you that. I think because all the rich people, I don't think they trying to worry about what somebody's saying about them. No. From a neighborhood that's still trying to figure out life. So I think it's cool to be not be that tough no more, man.
Yeah, like you think if you call Elon Musk a bitch, he gonna be like, oh come here then, nigga, let's fade. He ain't gonna be on that shit. That nigga got so much paper, cuz. Like he gonna look at you like, nigga, you ain't even on my level. Like that's where I'm trying to be at in life. Like I wanna be in the spot where you call me a bitch, you fuck my bitch, like, and I just be like, fuck it. Like I just move on. Like real shit, bro. Like none of that shit matter. Now if you kill one of my family members, that's another thing. I'm gonna put that bag on your head, nigga. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get to a point where, yeah, none of that puss ass shit matters no more, bro. Just live life and be rich and build wealth for your family and your grandkids.
Master P said something last night on our live show. He said sometimes, man, people be trying to get you to trick off your position. Like you in a great position and they get
no. A lot of people foul out. They get you to crash out.
Yeah, because you told them, like, look, you're going to finesse yourselves out of this position. Your family, like, you got your family in a great situation, and you're going to let somebody finesse you out of it.
But what did I tell you early in the interview? The ego is the number one killer of black men. It's the number one finesser out of the position. Like, Shannon, how many people say some crazy stuff about you? Just imagine if you just, you know, if you just reacted to everything. A lot of times, it don't even be that people don't like you. It be that people can't get around you and utilize your resources and utilize you. A lot of people, you see them, you might see somebody say something on the joint. I know you got a memory. You be like, they see you, Shannon, what's up? You be like, why you say that stuff about me, man? No, man, I was just, no, man. A lot of people just be wanting to hug, Shannon. They just be wanting some love. They just be wanting to get embraced. And they don't know how to go about that. You utilize the proper channels to say, damn, Shannon, I'm trying to do something with you, man. At the time right, can I get on your show? Right. Or whatever it may be. People don't know how to do that.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become a...
Thanks for watching my video, man. Without talking your heads off, I'm gone, bro. And I just want to give my respects to Wallo, because Wallo always say the realest shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. I fuck with what he stand for. And I do feel like as black people, we need to change, bro. We need to stop letting our ego control us. But, nigga, if somebody hurts my family, I cannot let that slide. That's just point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what my brother did, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's how I am. That's what I'm on. I'm not a bad person, but I can be bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. But I feel what he was trying to say, and I hope that more black people change their ways, bro, because this shit is fucked up. Cause we killing each other, bro, and that shit is lame as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, subscribe. Stay tuned for more bangers. And I'm gone.